Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another cast. Today we are in Diamond, so we are going to start off with, on the blue side, we have in the top lane, we have a Shen. In the jungle, we have Evelyn, Orianna in the mid lane, Senna in the bot lane as the ADC, and on support, we do have the Cho'Gath. On red side, we have Flaming Howl on the Talon, Cow Tilter on Nunu in the jungle, Scythe 2 on the Syndra, number combination, or we will just go with Ezreal as the ADC, and Keyboy Caroline on the Brand as the support. This could be a really interesting matchup. How this one will depend on how both sides will play around the situation, but I feel like this could be a real fun matchup. The Cho'Gath could be in a good position just to pressure forward. We do have the Senna who actually went back to grab a sweeper. That is an interesting choice, actually. Gotta say about that one, a sweeper this early. I said kind of an interesting position. And the Senna is going for an 80 for a farming build, so I would have said if that would perhaps go towards the Cho'Gath getting most of the last hits, I would say okay, fine. But on the other hand, the Cho'Gath is going for the support build as well. Then we do see just the top talent is a bit of an interesting choice. I feel like top is a bit weaker as having Talon in the mid lane because you can't really do the full potential of the Talon who can rotate around quite nicely with having the Talon in the top lane. We'll see how this one goes. We do see the E from this. We saw the E from the Syndra. Otherwise, we do see the knockout from the Cho'Gath, but nothing will fall out of that one. Rihanna's losing a lot of HP in this duel already. But otherwise, the matchup looks quite even. Senna is not really getting a lot of last hits out of this matchup, which could cause an awkward situation later on in the game. But we will see how this one has to develop now. Senna takes a good cue from the Brand, but not much will follow out of this one. I would say with the build that the Senna is going for could be something like that, but unfortunately the Nunu tried to gank mid lane, unfortunately does hit the wall, didn't get the curve there, so it's a comfortable thing. On the other hand, I feel like this could be really hard for the Senna, especially with her going towards that one. We have the Shen with the taunt. Can he get the kill on the Talon? Gets ignited by the Talon. Talon's dropping dangerously low. Luckily enough, the Nunu was close by, so the Shen didn't really pull the trigger on that one. Otherwise, that would have been a nice starting kill for the Shen. On the other side, we do see Senna still trying to fight it out with the Ezreal. Senna's pretty low already. The knockup is onto the Brand. Brand is dropping dangerously low. Gets the kill there. Unfortunately, Cho'Gath won't follow up there. And that is the first blood for this matchup. Now I'm pretty sure the Senna actually goes for a call now as well. Would have probably thought perhaps grab a longsword to go towards the Umbral Glaive as a good starting item, but that doesn't look like that will be the option. Brand goes back, gets a boot and a ruby crystal. Teleport in from Syndra. Gets a lot of damage already on there. Puts really good amount of damage onto the Orianna. Orianna has to be careful not to get stunned once again and gets out of there. Syndra did come back to the lane with boots and a dark seal. Pretty good first buy. Could have been better, but it's a good position now to go after. Gets a good stun once again onto the Orianna, but can't really finish the job. Ezreal is going. Senna is going onto the Ezreal. Ezreal got a lot of damage on Senna, and Senna is down for the second time for the count. This is not going well. Talon comes in there. Now Orianna looks like she can escape. Talon is stunned up, gets hit by the turret twice, and barely gets out of that one. That could have been almost a death there. Syndra is dominating the lane right now with Orianna. Did stop her. Orianna didn't have her first back yet, so there is still the option that this could work out quite well. On the other side, we do see a lot of playing around from the bot side. Ezreal's fairly far forward. Has the Sheen already, did forgo the tier. Surprisingly enough, still think that Manamune will be one of the items that will fall up. So they're going in once again on the Shannon, knock up onto the Brand. Can he get out of the situation? Gets rooted up right now. Can't do much about it. Senna still looking for that kill. Can't still get the Brand. Gets a turret shot and another death for the Senna. Now it's 3-0 and 3 already for the Senna. This is not how you want to play the Senna. Go. Now Nunu comes in there with the snowball. Can he get it one? He gets on the Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath drops dangerously low and a kill once again. This bot lane is already 4-0 and this is just havoc what Ezra can now wrought over his opposing team. I said I was kind of surprised about the Sheen for the Ezra, but it's a better power spike than the tier would give him, so it's understandable. We'll probably go back now, at least I think pick up the tier so he can finally start going up for his Manamune. There is the tier. Brand already with the boots done. Ruby Crystal, I would guess, probably goes either into the Leandris or it's going to be a Rawleyes. Both options are pretty viable. Tiamat now for the Shenda. Talon is definitely going for, I think, Sanguine's Blade, Ghost Blade. No, actually goes for the Tiamat now. It's an understandable item choice, gotta be honest, for a Talon for the starting moments to just get a bit more of aggression out of there. On the other hand, we still have a 0-4 lead for the red team. So we have to be careful how this one goes. We do see Ezra getting another good W onto Senna. Just can't really follow up there. Senna is not having a good time. Gotta be honest about this right now. We do see them moving in there. Talon and Shen are once again added. Shen is quite ahead. Actually has the ultimate already, while Talon doesn't have the Talon taking a lot of damage from that Shen. And Elise, Evelyn is there as well. Goes in there, didn't even get the charm off, but it looks like it's not needed. Goes out with the ultimate, and there goes Talon. This is just becoming a really rough situation for blue side right now. They did get a kill there. There is now the Orianna who's coming in there. Shen is actually ulting onto the Orianna. Brand is in a bad situation. Looks like he will be the first one to go down, but now Nunu is there as well. Brand is still alive actually. He's getting a lot of damage actually on the Senna. Senna does get the kill on Brand. Nunu is fairly low. Ezreal's trying to do his best to get something out of it. Orianna claims the kill onto the Nunu as well. Ezreal is holding on as good as he can. He doesn't have a Mystic Barrage, which could maybe kill one person at least. We do see Talon jumping in now. Surprise to the Shen. The Shen has to flash out of there and get away from that situation. And Ezreal looks like he's having a good time right now. There is the Evelyn is already on to the red buff of the blue side. Ezreal too far in there, dropping dangerously low, gets a flash out of there. Evelyn is moving in there, goes in for the kill, gets the kill onto the Ezra in this case. Charm is being set up onto the Brand, can't do much about this one. We do see the Syndra coming in, gets a stun off onto the Senna. Senna is dropping dangerously low. Senna goes out of this fight right now. There is now Talon, there is Brand there, there's Shen. Shen goes for the taunt there. This is not the situation you want to be in when you're Shen. You do get the kill onto the Brand, but you exchange your life for that one. We're even out at the pace right now. We're at a 5-6 at the 9:25, 9 minute and 30 second mark. Syndra going in there. Talon coming in there as well. They do claim the Evelyn there. Cho'Gath is looking for the hope to survive this one. Teleport is being brought in there. This will be the Shen coming in there. He goes in there, goes for a taunt. Unfortunately, there's the flash for Syndra, and she gets out of there. Nunu with the snowball going in on the Orianna. Orianna's dodging that thanks to her skills. And this fight is getting closer and closer every moment. Lead has been shrinking a bit from the red team. So if they can get back in this, so the Leandris is in work right now for the brand. He has the hunting guys done already. He is now farming the mid lane. Syndra is now coming in for the mid lane again. Brand putting a lot of pressure onto the Senna. Senna is really far behind in last hit, so that is one of the problems I would say could cause a lot of chaos there. Nunu is bot side as well. This could be a good gank that they can do right now. It depends on how the Nunu feels about that one. But he's going back for this situation right now. Jen goes for a taunt, doesn't hit that one, so nothing really happens. And Senna gets out of that situation. Miss Kane's shot being used there, not much can be done about that. Talon being pressured right now by the Shen and the Evelyn taunt onto the Talon. He jumps out of there as he was charmed. Okay, ultimate Brand does get the kill there. Talon's still surviving. Evelyn is now going there. Top mid lane and the jungle are rotating towards the top side. We do see Evelyn trying to get out of there. Stun gets hit from the Syndra, and that is Evelyn gone out of this one. Ezreal meanwhile claims the tower plating on the bot side. And looks like Nunu and Syndra are now going for the Orianna as the next point. So welcoming in Orianna is looking for an escape out of there. Does seem that she can get this one. No, she gets hit there. Does have to flash out of the stun. And looks like she barely escapes this situation. Oh, Rift Herald being put out there by the Nunu as well. This could get a few plates. Does get 2 good plates. The plates there. Shockwave used by Orianna there. Syndra is now going in there. Scatter the Weak isn't ready, otherwise that would have been Orianna's life. Evelyn is now coming in there as well. Brand is rotating towards the mid lane, but more like to the dragon, which is still open right now. It would be the second one that the red team could claim for themselves. Senna and Ezreal exchanging blows here while Cho'Gath is watching on. Cloud Drake now for red side as well. And Ocean will be the Dragon Soul now. This could benefit actually their team so much. Manamune now done for the Ezreal. Next item I would guess will probably be the Trinity Force. I don't see how the Iceborne Gauntlet would benefit them that much that I would say prefer the Iceborne Gauntlet. Lune's Echo now done by the Syndra, so they can gain a bit more of positioning here. And we do see both teams still moving forward in this matchup, trying to gain some advantages here. Talon now in a bad position. Charm doesn't go through. He actually uses his ult to escape that one. Pretty neatly done there. And red side has a lot of turret pressure already here. Turret playing goes down. There's the fight. Evelyn goes in onto the Talon. Can't really do much about that. Shen fights the Nunu. There's not much to be done. Shen gets a good hit on Talon. Unfortunately gets knocked up there. Has to jump out of there. Is still in a dangerous position. Talon will probably jump. Jumps once. Could jump a second time. Goes in onto the Talon. The Talon goes in there. Nunu claims the kill. Evelyn is now in a dangerous position. Does have to flash out of that one as well. And this is just not what you want to see. Ezreal is now in a bad situation. There's a flank from the Orianna. Ultimate is being through. No chance for Ezreal to escape that one. Brand is now in a particularly bad situation. Gets pulled in by the shockwave and goes down as well. And Syndra claims the tower first blood here, and now the game is opening up. Manamune is now being done on to the Senna as well. Or she's working towards that one at least. Is done with that one as well. So we're at about an even situation. She's now has a serrated Dirk as well. As I said, probably guessing I would say an Umbral Glaive. Could be a lot of the lethality items as well. So it's not completely sure. I would say an Umbral Glaive would be helpful for the situation, just clearing up more wards, but that would be a more starting support build. You can go, I think it's going to probably be a Duskblade because that would work with her kit good as well. Drake has still a bit of time left before we will have the next one up, where the next fight probably will be around. Evelyn putting now on the charm onto the Talon. Senna is now there as well. Everybody is waiting for him. Silence onto the Talon. Doesn't look like he has much chance to escape. Gets another jump there. Can he get actually out of this one? No. Feast goes down, and that is Talon's life. Meanwhile, Ezreal is pushing down the top tier 1 turret, so every tier 1 turret is... Okay, bot no, still standing. Magi Soul Stealer for Evelyn. A really big risk play there from Evelyn. I would probably have gone for more Nemicon, or maybe even something like Lichbane, but no, Soul Stealer wouldn't have been my first option there. Still hard to predict what Ezreal will go for. Or not really. It's going to be a Trinity Force because the longsword for me indicates that at least. We do have the Ocean Drake being up in about a minute. Brand does have the Leandris done. Shockwave now used onto Talon. That ultimate is gone. There's Rihanna still going for the Talon. Talon jumps over, gets killed as well, and she survives that situation. But the ultimate is gone right now. Nunu gets knocked up there. Nunu is in a bad situation. This could go really wrong for them. Nunu pulls out the ultimate, and they do get the kill on Evelyn. Brand now coming in. Unfortunately, Nunu is down, so both junglers are down for now. They will be soon both up for the next Drake. So we will have a hard fight between both sides once again for the Drake to see who can come out on top. Shen just pushing down the turret. Not much to be going around about that one. Syndra, I'd say she should probably go for an item like Zonius just to protect herself, because right now she is the focal point of her team, Syndra. But it looks like she's going for maybe a Rabadon's? As long as she keeps the Dark Seal up, I feel like that will still be a good choice to go around. Actually goes for the Spellbinder, is going for a Nemicon. And no, she didn't finish. So she went into the Spellbinder, so went for the Spellbinder as the second item, and I would still say in Nemicon would be a good item as the next one. Just to keep the healing up that is there. Muramana is now being there for the Ezreal, so the Mana Moon did upgrade already. That is a good option for the Ezreal to have. Brand moving in there, finding the Shen. Shen hits the taunt on to the Brand. Brand is in a bad situation. Orianna's there as well. The knockup doesn't hit. There is the Shockwave done as well. They're going for the fight now. We do see Orianna being caught out in the back. There wasn't Nunu. We do see Shen still trying to escape. Knockup not going through for Cho'Gath, but that was just supposed to save the Shen from his demise. We do have still a fight going on. We see Nunu taking a hit there, another one. Ezreal going for an aggressive play, actually gets a combo off onto the Senna. It looks like they're going for the turret. There is the second Rift Herald that will be put out there. We'll actually go for the inhibitor turret. This could be a really dangerous point for the blue team right now. Rift Herald looking for an opening, trying to go in, gets the charge off, gets a lot of HP from that tower. Whereas, well, next Drake, and the bigger problem is Baron is soon up, and then as well, there's no Drake that they can give up anymore. Every Drake now will be the soul. We do see Senna grabbing the Duskblade now, so that is an option that will be now there. Syndra is moving forward, trying to extend her advantage as good as she can. I said I would have preferred probably to see something like a Zonia's, and then maybe a Rabadon's just to get some more efficiency out of this one. but both sides are just pushing for it. We do have the Proto Belt done on the Cho'Gath. We have the Liandry's done. Next, we do see the ultimate from the Ezreal. Unfortunately, doesn't really hit anything of value. Oh, the knockup didn't really hit the way they wanted to. Syndra still goes down, but it took them a lot more than they had to use there. Shen is now close by. Goes for the taunt on the Nunu. This could be a really good situation. Actually, Senna's losing a lot of HP. Shen as well. Shen is still alive, still holding on as good as he can. Talon goes in there. Goes onto the Evelynn. Kicks Evelynn out of there. Ezreal is now trying to clean up there. Goes down in the backline. Talon is still jumping around. Cho'Gath comes now in. Will probably claim Talon's life with that Ignite. We do see Brand and Senna fighting it up. Senna has gotten the advantage, and that is an ace for Team Blue. So the blue team had a lot of problems, but they did get the kills they needed to. Banshee's Veil now done for the Orianna is a really smart choice, actually, just to get one of the CC effects off of her instantly. I'm interested what Ezreal's next item would be. I look at it and I'm thinking maybe Death Dance, but that wouldn't make much sense to go for that nowadays. We do see Senna still holding on to another serrated Dirk. This could be really something like a Ghost Blade to give her more mobility. It could be an Edge of Night. It could be, as I said, the Ghost Blade, the Edge of Night. There could be a Sanguine's Blade, which I feel like would be the worst option. That Senna could pick, actually, the Sanguine's Blade. But we'll have to wait and see how this one goes. There's the Shockwave onto the town. Town has a big problem right now. Orianna is there as well, and Evelynn, and Orianna claimed this one. We do see on the other side of the map, the red team is doing Baron. They do have a guess that it could be a Baron. We have to see how this one goes. They do claim Baron before the enemy team comes in there. Evelynn, Cho'Gath, and Senna are contesting this one. Syndra does claim a kill. They do get a kill onto the Ezreal, and Orianna falls as well. Cho'Gath goes down now as well. This could be the Baron buff could now be the most important factor right now. We do see Nunu coming in there. They get the knock up on the Shen, take the Shen down. They can use the Baron buff right now. They could push this game over with just the Evelynn being the lone survivor. Evelynn still looking for an opening. Not really finding anything, so they're going for the Dragon Soul instead of trying to push their advantage. This is a decent choice, I gotta say, right now. We do see Evelyn's Echo being done. They do claim the Drake. That's the Dragon Soul now. Evelynn goes in, gets taken down as well. There's another, thanks to that, there is an ace right now for red team. And now they can just push their advantage. This is a power play you don't really want to see. It's in a really even game still. Well, I feel like both teams had a good chance up till now, but that fight just went horribly wrong for the side. Sunfire Cape done for the Shen. He has a Titanic Hydra and the Sunfire Cape. Banshee's Veil now for the Syndra as well. Talon looking for an opening, going in on the Senna. Senna barely survives that one thanks to the ult. And Ignite was on cooldown, unfortunately, for a few more seconds. Otherwise, he would have gotten that kill. And this is just a big problem now. Blue team's still trying to hold on as good as they can. Shen is moving forward. We do see Nunu just bursting along there. Inhibitor turret gone right now. The fight is starting to break out. Ezreal's in a bad situation, gets killed by the Evelynn. Evelynn does die, gets killed by the Orianna, but Evelynn dies as well in that fight. Orianna does use the Shockwave now. We do see Brand getting knocked up. He's trying to get out of there. He has a Baron buff still. So this is a fight you don't really want to lose. Pember, you really don't want to lose in this one. Nunu is still moving forward there as well. Syndra is now coming in there. This could be the deciding moment, really. Syndra gets a good knock up onto the Orianna. Orianna goes down there thanks to actually the Nunu. But this is a bad situation. The Baron minions are still pushing forward. This is not the situation you want to have happen right now. Nexus turret 1 is going down. Not completely down, does go down now. The second one is slowly going down as well. 4 members are just pushing that turret down. The Nexus is now open. They're just going for the Nexus. Brand is now probably hit with the charm. He gets out of that situation. Talon is still alive. They're going in for another fight. They claim to victims out of that one. The Syndra is ahead quite a bit right now. They go for another kill, and only the Cho'Gath survives this onslaught, and that is it. Red team win this one dominantly. Thank you so much for watching this cast. If you want to have your own games cast on this channel, you can send a replay file or video file of the game if there are a few more perspectives than just your own at the email address down below, alenvilcast@gmail.com. And with that, once again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and goodbye and good night.